Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a coin that might be sitting right in your pocket, the 1997 P Washington quarter. Most people think it's just 25 cents, but under the right conditions, this coin can be worth much more than its face value. In this video, we'll go over what makes the 1997 P quarter special, how to spot valuable errors, and what it's worth in very fine condition. So stick around, you might just discover that you've been holding on to a hidden treasure. Let's get started. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, created to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The original design, by sculptor John Flanagan, replaced the standing Liberty quarter and became a long-standing symbol of American identity. Over the decades, the Washington quarter has evolved through multiple design changes, from the 90% silver coins of the pre-1965 era to the copper-nickel-clad issues like our 1997 P specimen. By 1997, this iconic design had been in use for 65 years, just before the monumental change brought by the 1999 State Quarters program. In that sense, the 1997 quarter marks the end of an era, the last of the classic Washington quarters before America's most popular modern commemorative series began. The 1997 Washington quarter with the P mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the United States' oldest and most productive coin facilities. Philadelphia coins didn't always carry a mint mark, but starting in 1980, the P began appearing on all denominations except the cent. In 1997, the Philadelphia Mint struck an impressive 595,740,000 quarters, nearly 596 million coins, making it one of the higher mintage years of the 1990s. This mass production means most of these coins are common, but finding a specimen in very fine, VF 20 to VF 35, condition showing clear detail without major wear can still appeal to collectors who enjoy building circulated typesets or studying die variations. The 1997 P Washington quarter follows the standard clad composition used since 1965, an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. It weighs 5.67 grams and measures 24.3 millimeters in diameter, with a reeded edge that's 119 reeds if you ever count them under magnification. The obverse features the familiar bust of George Washington facing left, with the inscriptions, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year 1997. The reverse design shows the heraldic bald eagle clutching arrows and olive branches, symbolizing both war and peace. This combination of strength and diplomacy captures the spirit of America, even in a small piece of metal worth just 25 cents at face value. Now, what exactly does very fine mean for coin collectors in numismatics? Very fine, often abbreviated as VF, indicates a coin that has seen moderate circulation but still retains strong details. For a 1997 P quarter, that means Washington's hairline and the eagle's feathers are visible, though somewhat worn. The lettering remains clear, with only minor flattening on high points. It's a sweet spot for beginning collectors, affordable, authentic, and historically significant. While it's not as pristine as an uncirculated or mint state coin, a VF quarter offers tangible connection to American commerce and everyday history, something that's often more emotionally satisfying than a coin sealed away in a slab. How much is a 1997 P Washington quarter worth in very fine condition? As of today, its collector value generally ranges between 25 cents and 75 cents, depending on eye appeal and the local market. While that might not sound like much, remember that modern coin collecting isn't always about immediate value. It's about learning, completing sets, and identifying unique characteristics. Higher grades, such as Mint State, MS 65 or above, can fetch anywhere from $5 to $15, and rare error varieties such as double dies or off-center strikes can be worth tens or even hundreds of dollars. So always check your 1997 P quarters under a loupe before you spend them. Some collectors specialize in finding small differences caused during the minting process. The 1997 P quarter is known to have a few minor die cracks and strike-through errors, imperfections caused by debris or planchet issues during minting. Although most are subtle, certain misstrikes or doubled lettering on Liberty or In God We Trust have sold for premium prices among error coin enthusiasts. The thrill of discovering such a variation in everyday change is part of what makes modern coin collecting so exciting. Always check both sides carefully, especially around the mint mark and the eagle's wings. That's where most die issues appear. The 1997 issue holds historical importance because it's one of the final years featuring the eagle reverse before the U.S. Mint transitioned to the 50-state quarters program in 1999. This makes it a last of the lineage coin representing the classic era of American design simplicity. For subscribers to our 60 Mint Marks educational series, the 1997 P is a perfect midpoint study between early 20th century traditionalism and the bold, thematic designs of the 21st century. It stands as a visual and philosophical bridge between past and future numismatic artistry. For those following our subscription series, where we explore coins from all U.S. mints and significant years, the 1997 P Washington Quarter fits perfectly into the modern circulation category. This series encourages collectors to appreciate coins not merely by rarity but by context, understanding how political, economic, and cultural changes shape coinage design and production. Collectors who document each piece with historical notes, grade estimates, and mint data will find this quarter a valuable educational specimen. It's a small but powerful lesson in how everyday currency tells America's story, one coin at a time. The 1997 Washington Quarter Dollar with the Philadelphia P mint mark, a coin that carries far more history and artistry than its modest value suggests. It represents continuity, craftsmanship, and the closing chapter of the eagle's reign before the new millennium state quarters redefined collecting for a generation. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, keep an eye out for this coin in your pocket change because every coin is a miniature time capsule. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to join our 60 Mint Marks community. Together, we'll keep exploring the fascinating stories hidden in America's coinage, one mint, one year, one quarter at a time. Thanks for watching.